Good afternoon and happy Tuesday. My name is Sharon Rose. I'm coming live to you from SWIHA, the Southwest Institute of Healing Arts here in Tempe, Arizona. And today we are going to start talking about life coaching. It is January 9th and it is National Life Coaching Month. And so today we're going to talk a little bit about designing your life from the inside out, because we know happiness is an inside job. And so how do we create that? How do we design this life that we have, this life that we've been gifted? And for me, I do that with magic. And so what is magic? First, we're going to talk about what magic isn't. Magic is not supernatural. Magic is not scary. Magic is not the work of the darkness or the shadow. Magic is the light. Magic is within all of us, and we all have this power to cultivate the life we've always wanted by using magic. So the number one thing when we're going to cultivate the life of our dreams and design the life of our dreams is that we need to believe that we have the magic within us. Robert Dahl said, "Those who don't believe in magic will surely never find it." And that is the most true statement ever. We have to believe that we have this magic within us. Hi, Kim. We have to believe that we have this magic within us and that we are capable of designing and creating the life that we've always wanted. So over the next 31 minutes, we're going to go through what magic is, M.A.G.I.C. So that's manifesting abundance through gratitude, intuition, and courage. All right, so we're going to hit each one. And then as we're going through, I'm going to be asking for interaction. So definitely ask me some questions. I'll answer your questions. Hi, from Buffalo, New York. Hi, April. Hi, Crystal. Awesome. All the way from New York. I'm from New York. That's cool. Hi, Cosmic. Awesome. So, okay. So we know happiness is an inside job, and we're going to create the life of our dreams through magic. So let's start. Manifesting. Manifest. So we hear this word thrown around all the time. Everyone's using it. It's super popular in the self-empowerment world right now. What does it actually mean? So textbook definition of manifest is readily perceived by the eye of the understanding. So it just means that we see it in our mind's eye and we understand it and it comes to fruition in that moment. Now, what it's become in our society is that we create the life we want and we create these things through manifesting. So it's become a verb. It's become an action to manifest. And that's great. And it absolutely is. Hello from Gladwater, Texas. Hi, Rochelle. Hi, Talisha. And so how do we manifest things? We do this all the time. We do this by visioning. We do it with vision boards. We do it through meditation. We do it by chanting and repetition and things like that. And so manifesting, the ways that we can do it is by, I enjoy visioning. Vision boards are my absolute favorite. We have an idea of something that we want to create in our life. So whether that be a job, a new relationship, a new home, whatever it is, you can manifest all of these things simply by believing in your mind's eye that it's already been done and created. And so you create that emotion within the body through creating that vision in your mind. And so that is how we manifest. So I'm going to invite you to, if you're able to close your eyes and to settle into your seat, to just close your eyes and take a deep breath through the nose and bring to your mind's eye what it is that you want to see come to fruition in your life. What is it you want to make happen? What do you want to see happen? So again, that can be a relationship, a job, a new car, a toy, whatever. It's limitless. We are limitless beings. We can create whatever it is that we want. So close your eyes, take a deep breath through the nose, and bring that all the way down into the root, and allow yourself to become grounded. Bring that vision of what it is that you want to manifest into the mind's eye, and allow yourself to see yourself enjoying this thing. So whether that be a job, a new house, a new home, a new partner, allow yourself to feel the emotion that comes up when you see yourself in that situation already. This is where manifestation begins, in our mind's eye. And so when we envision this, we allow our bodies to integrate that feeling and that emotion within our bones and within our body. And then we can begin to build from there, because subconsciously now we're already working towards that. So if you imagined yourself in a new car, then allow yourself to be in the driver's seat of it, and then Feel that emotion, and you're going to start seeing in your life, if you do this every single day and do this little visualization every day, you're going to start seeing yourself just magically, oh, look, there's another Jeep. There's a Jeep over there. Oh, look, my best friend just got a Jeep. And all of a sudden, you're going to find yourself looking at Jeeps, or, you're going to notice them on the street more, and it's because your subconscious is drawing this into you. And eventually, you start making plans to make it happen, and it happens so magically and so organically and naturally, you don't even put much effort into it. The more you do the visualizations, the more you bring this vision into your life, the faster it's going to happen for you. Manifestation can happen instantly. I could say, I would like a glass of water, and if I believe I'm going to get a glass of water, I'm going to get a glass of water, right? And normally that's what happens. So, Becca, you have a Jeep. That's awesome. I want a Jeep. So awesome. So that's how you manifest. So what are you manifesting? Let me know what you guys are manifesting. All right, let's see what you guys are doing. Let's see if we can't help you out and give you a little visualization of what you're doing. Being permanent and successful at work. Beautiful. What kind of work do you do, Kim? What are you looking to do? 2018, a year to manifest. Yes, Carmen, this is the year. 2017 was a year of laying foundation, and now we are in a year of creation. So this is the year to bring things in. So awesome. Okay, so now we're going to move on to abundance. So once we understand that we can manifest anything that we want in this world just through our thoughts and our actions and our visions, we come to the place of abundance, right? Jamie, yes, bringing clients into my new business. See yourself doing that. If you have a vision board, put on your vision board, like, how many clients do you want with a plus sign? So I want 10 clients plus for this year or this month or whatever it is. Always give yourself that extra room of plus more. You never want to limit yourself. That's the other thing with manifesting, is that if you limit yourself, so I want 10 clients, period. You're going to get 10 clients. But if you say, I want 10 clients or more, then you're open to receiving more, right? And that's what we all want. Being a successful and well-known author, changing lives. April, yes, you got this. Talisha, youth program, youth coach, youth counselor, beautiful. All of these are wonderful. Envision yourself doing this. Feel it in your body. All right, so abundance. So once we know we can manifest and we can create everything that we want, then we have the opportunity for abundance. And so the important thing to recognize with abundance is that we all already are living in abundance. Abundance is defined as anything that is in surplus, overflowing, fullness, extremely plentiful. To survive as human beings, all we truly need is food, water, breath, and connection to another human. Anything more than that is abundance, which means that we are living an abundant life. You having a cell phone to be able to watch me giving this presentation, you're living in abundance. Congratulations. I'm living in abundance to be able to deliver this to you. I love it. Thank you. I'm grateful for it. So how do we cultivate abundance? Through the G, gratitude. Finding that gratitude for what we already have. Right? So gratitude is being thankful for things that are given to us or things that we receive. And so what are things that you are grateful for? So if you're looking at the abundance in your life, and you're looking at the things that you've already manifested, because you've already manifested everything that you have in your life. And now, hi Andrea, and now we're looking at the gratitude portion. So we manifest what we want, and now we're abundant in things. And now we have to show gratitude for these things that we've had and these things that we've created in our life. So how do we do that? How do we cultivate the attitude of gratitude? Tell me, let me know. How do you cultivate gratitude? What are you grateful for? What are some of the things that happened in 2017 that you're so grateful for that you're going to carry through to 2018 and build upon as your foundation? So let me know. What are you guys grateful for? Rochelle, I want to become a patient advocate health coach. Beautiful. Wonderful. So gratitude. So I can say some of the things that I'm super grateful for. 2017 was a year of remembering for me, remembering my true essence, remembering my soul's essence, and just knowing truly who I am. And so it's becoming grateful for the things that we've already manifested, being super deeply appreciative for what already is, right? So Kim, life, friendship, awesome kids, best friend, man in my life. Beautiful. Grateful for good health. Jacqueline, lovely. Mackenzie, making new and great friends. My creativity. Ingrid, beautiful. These are all wonderful things to be grateful for. Being present, accepting praise. Brian, yes. I love it. We absolutely deserve to be accepting of praise. We should accept praise when we get it, and we should also be present with it and see how that feels. My growth and courage, beautiful. Grateful for the new start and transformation in 2017. New friends, beautiful. April. Becca, I give gratitude to Source all the time. I love it. As funny as it sounds, I lost my job that I disliked and have paved my way to start school and go after my dreams. Yes, Rochelle, when we release the things that are no longer serving us, we create space within our lives to receive the true things that we want. That is abundance. Abundance is being okay with releasing the things we're no longer serving, that don't serve us, that don't cause us joy and don't bring us joy and bliss, and then create space for the new things. Right? So that's understanding abundance. That's loving abundance and saying, you know what? This doesn't work for me. Someone else is going to benefit more for this. So I release this to the flow of the universe and create space to welcome in more abundance for the things that are going to serve me in this life so that I can better serve others. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. All right. So talked a little bit about manifesting, about abundance, and about gratitude. So how do we get to this place where we're so secure in who we are, right? Because we're always manifesting. We live a life of abundance, whether we accept that or not. We are all living a life of abundance. And we have this new cultivated gratitude, right? So we're grateful, we're happy, we're living in abundance, we're manifesting our dreams. And then we have this little thing inside. We have this voice inside, this intuition, right? And so it's through our intuition that we truly are able to become who we are supposed to be, who we are born to be. And it's by listening to that little voice inside that allows us to open up and express ourselves the most full that we can. And it's by listening to that that we truly step away from the path that we're told we're supposed to be on and start following the path that the divine guidance has wanted us to be on from the time that we've come here, right? So life is really, we're all just trying to walk our, Ram Dass, we're all just walking each other home. We're all just trying to get back on our path and walk ourselves back to the place of being our true essence. And that essence is connection. That essence is divine love and connection to each other. And it's through listening to our intuition that we can enter back onto this path with ease and grace. Now, when listening to your intuition, it's not always easy. I am never going to say that listening to your intuition is easy. It is a challenge, especially when you're first starting out on this path. We are brought up in a society that tells us we're supposed to be a certain way and we're supposed to do a certain thing and we're supposed to behave in a certain fashion. And it's just not always the way things are supposed to go. The more we listen to our intuition and release, hi Angelique, the more we release the things that don't serve us, the more we listen to our intuition, the easier the path becomes. The easier it is for us to just keep moving forward and do it with gratitude, right? And we move forward with gratitude for it because we release the things that don't serve us when we listen to our intuition. So we all have these things. Like, Rochelle, you mentioned you left your job earlier that wasn't serving you. So I'm sure we've all been in that position where we've stayed in a job or a relationship for way too long because we're so concerned about the other people. There's a freedom felt by following our intuition. Absolutely, April. And that is an invitation. Listening to your intuition is an invitation to live and design the life you've always dreamed of. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing. So when we have those pings, those little in our head, like don't do this or don't do that, or here's my new favorite, we have to stop painting the red flags white. When the red flags pop up in jobs, in relationships, buying a car, whatever it is, sending your kids to a certain school, there's always red flags that pop up, right? Don't paint them white. If there's red flags there for a reason, and your intuition is dinging you and saying, hey, this isn't right, like something's off here, investigate this, see what's going on here. Sometimes our intuition is like, hey, like this isn't it, like done, like don't do this, and we know instantly. And sometimes we're like a little like, oh, like it could go either way, I'm just not sure. Investigate. Listen to your intuition. Don't paint the red flags white, okay? Because they will always bleed back down to red, just like the red roses in Alice in Wonderland, and she paints them all red but they're really white. Don't do that in real life, because you'll end up in that same predicament that the Queen of Hearts did, right? And so listen to your intuition, and that is how you're going to start creating magic in your life. So you manifest, you have an understanding that you're living a life of abundance. You live from a place of gratitude. That attitude of gratitude is going to be huge for manifesting magic in your life. You listen to your intuition, and you trust that your intuition is correct, right? So tell me some ways that you guys listen to your intuition. Or you know what? Is anyone willing to share an experience where they didn't listen to their intuition and share the experience of what happened? How did you feel? What happened? Hi, Lois. Hi, Rochelle. Ooh, painting the red flags white. Oh, that was an argument in my head. It always is an argument in the head, right? Like, we always battle ourselves with this. We always say, oh, no, but like, they'll turn out better. Or, oh, the job's just a little rough right now. It'll get better. Probably not. Probably not. If it's bad at first, or those red flags start popping up as you're going through, listen to those things. Those are the truths. So, hi, Lois. So tell me, what are some instances where you listened to your intuition and things turned out beautifully, or you didn't listen to your intuition and things kind of didn't work out for you and you ended up going down a spiral that could have been avoided had you just listened, right? Like, how many times do we look back in hindsight and we're like, oh, I should have listened to myself. I already knew that answer, but I didn't because I wanted to believe. Like, how often do we make excuses because we want to believe what someone else is telling us? We want to believe that they're being authentic and true, but inside we know what's true for us. We can't say what's true for other people, but we do know what's true for us. And so that's just something to think about. So let's drop into our intuition for a second. So if you're sitting and you're able, if you're driving or listening to this in a way that you can't drop in, that's okay. You can replay this later, but I'm going to invite you to drop into your space right now and allow the eyes to close and come back to the thing that you said you wanted to manifest earlier. Bring that back to your mind's eye and bring your focus there. And with each inhale and each exhale, send your breath to your third eye, your mind's eye, and see life being brought in to this vision of yours. And allow your mind to quiet, allow your breath to quiet, and just bring all of your focus to that one thing that you want to manifest. And then think of 3 things that you are super grateful for right now in your life that you already have, that you could bring with you into the future when you have already manifested this new thing that you're looking for or you're seeking. And then see and witness the abundance that you're sitting in with this new thing that you've manifested, plus the things you're already grateful for. And those are now together, and feel the abundance. Drop into the vibration of abundance. And now ask yourself, is this truly going to serve me? Is this how I'm going to show up as my true and authentic self? And please share your experiences. How was that for you? I argue with myself all the time. It happens. So we're going to talk about that, the losing every single time. We're going to talk about that in a minute, Amber. So tell me a little bit about your experiences. I said job. I was given a promotion 3 years ago, and I knew then I wanted to go back to school, but promotions are a good thing right then, and I knew it wasn't. Rochelle, right? And so what happened in those 3 years? How were you feeling internally, right? Like, the external is a manifestation of how we're feeling internally. So, like, how are you feeling when you went and took that job when internally you knew it wasn't going to be for you? Take an internal inventory. Notice the emotions, right? Because we hold our emotions in our body, and that they manifest as physical ailments or illnesses, pains, things like that. So tell me a little bit about your experiences, a little bit about what your intuition is saying. And then we're gonna talk a little bit about how we can become this person who always listens to their intuition, right? How do you become the person who just automatically, like, intuition dings and you're like, yes, I'm gonna do it, that says. I was always trying to do for others because it makes me feel wonderful. I strive to make things better. We all do. We all want to live in a beautiful world where everyone is happy and we can give and give and give. The stress made me very negative, did not like who I was becoming, and my autoimmune disease flared. Rochelle, right? So there you go. You held these emotions in, you did something out of alignment, and it ended up causing physical distress within the body. And that's what happens when we do things that are out of alignment with our true path. And so it's listening to our intuition that allows us to be in the vibration of our alignment. Okay? And so the last thing we're going to talk about is, how do we listen? How do we listen to our intuition? How do we become this courageous person who always listens and is always thoughtful of others, but is also always true to themselves, right? So this is probably the most challenging thing that we all deal with, because we all do want to be there for other people. We want to make sure that other people are taken care of and that they're well and that we are doing everything we can to make sure that they're okay, right? And that's great. We're healers. We are all, everyone on this planet is a healer at their soul essence. We are all just walking each other home back to that soul essence, right? And so it takes courage. And so what's courage? The quality of mind or spirit that enables a person to face difficulty and overcome fear. So fear is usually what keeps us from being the courageous person, from stepping forward and listening to our intuition. Oh, well, if I listen to my intuition, then this person might not want to be my friend anymore, or they might not want to date me, or I might lose the job, or I might not have any money, or whatever, the millions and millions of things that our intuition pings us for every minute of every day. And so it takes courage to transcend the fear. It takes courage to face our fears and say, I see you and I honor you, and this is not going to serve me, so I wish you well on your path. I am going to honor my path. And it's okay to do that. Most people are going to be okay with it, and they'll honor you for listening to your soul's essence instead of just going with the flow. But that's not what we're taught. We're taught that we should give, and run ourselves dry. But that's not the truth. That's not the truth. And that's not how we heal ourselves. And that's not how we heal each other or the planet. And so how do? We become courageous. Now, I learned something. I had the opportunity this past weekend to attend a workshop by Heather Ash Amara, the Warrior Goddess Training, where we walked on fire. Real fire, really, really hot fire, you guys. It was not fake. We were standing next to the fire. It was hot. We were sweating, and then we walked on it. And what I learned about fear and what I learned about being truly courageous is that it's not about just facing your fears and seeing it to overcome it, but it's about raising your vibration to meet that of the fear or of the obstacle. So it's literally being in your body, facing whatever it is and saying, I can do this, but not only can I do this, I am doing this, and building up your energy within and then tackling whatever the fear is. That is how we listen. That is how we move forward. That is how we transcend and start healing ourselves, right? Because the minute we start listening and transcending our own fears is the minute that we can start healing ourselves and healing others. And it takes courage to do that. It takes courage to face yourself in the mirror and say, the only person holding me back right now is me, because I'm constantly doing everything for others and not looking and taking care of myself first. It takes courage to do that. So I am going to invite you. So that first thing we brought up, that thing that you wanted to manifest right at the beginning, right? You know what it is. You know how it makes you feel. You're grateful for it. You know that you're living in a life of abundance when you have it in addition to what you already have now. It brings you joy. It brings you bliss. You're going to listen to your intuition, right? If it's truly meant for you, are you going to listen to it, right? If it's not meant for you, is it just something that you want, or you're telling yourself you want, or do you truly want it and need it and require it? And then you're going to have the courage to raise your vibration, to face it, to face yourself, to listen to your intuition, and to make choices and act in your behavioral ways that are in alignment with that thing, right? So if someone said they wanted to be a child counselor, right? So then chances are you're going to act in alignment with someone who is going to have the background of someone who can work with children, right? So you're going to do things that keep you in alignment with that thing you're trying to manifest. And it takes courage to do that, right? To say no to things that maybe you want to do but aren't in alignment with your higher and truer self. And you know this because your intuition is always telling you this. So tell me, what is one thing that you can do today to bring the magic into your life, to design the life of your dreams, and to create in reality right now using magic that thing you want to manifest? So the job, the car, the partner, whatever it is. What is one actionable step that you can do right now, today, this week, that is going to help you and move you towards manifesting using magic, using magic and bringing that into your life? No self-doubt for me. I fully trust myself in showing up as source intends. That's right, Becca. Show up. And here's the thing, is the more you listen to your intuition, the easier it becomes. So yeah, it's super challenging at first because you want to be there for everyone, right? The more you do it, the more you find yourself in alignment with who you are, the easier it becomes. And the more accepted you are by those who are around you, right? Those who are closest to you. Now, you may lose people along the way. The more you shift, the more you change, the more you become in alignment with who you are. Some people are going to fall away because not everyone wants everyone to be successful in that way. That's just part of human nature. That's part of the society and the world that we live in. And that is perfectly okay because that is their path, not yours. So if you are going to stand up and you are going to use magic to transform your life and to create magic in your life, then what is something you are going to do this week to bring this to your life? You have all the power within you. You are capable of creating the life you've always dreamed of, and you can do it using magic. Manifesting abundance with gratitude, intuition, and courage. Those are the 5. Manifesting abundance with gratitude, intuition, and courage. All right? So let me know. Let's see. More meditation and intention to visualize what exactly I want, being clear about it, seeing it, and feeling it. Beautiful, Cosmic. Getting organize my thoughts. Jennifer, beautiful. Rochelle, passing out my resumes and places that help align me to the area I need to be in. Great. Daily visualization. April, wonderful. Not accepting anything to pull me down, move forward and get it done. Beautiful, Kim. Yeah, all of that. It's beautiful. And the visualization piece, let me tell you, 5-minute visualization a day. If you have trouble sitting still, here's a quick tip. If you have trouble sitting still with visualizations, create a vision board. I know they're everywhere. Everyone has a vision board. They are the most powerful tool for manifesting I have ever experienced. Okay, you literally take your visions from your head, you put them on a piece of paper, and you get to see them and you get to look at them every day. I will never forget, I made my first vision board and then I went through a coaching program and I went home and I looked at my vision board and I started crying because of all of the energy that was behind it. And everything on that vision board that I made came true that year. And I looked back on it when I made my new one and I was in awe of it. And it's because you work with it and you visualize it and you begin to believe it. So the most important thing to remember is that in order to create magic in your life, you must believe that you can. You must believe that you have the magic within you. I believe you have the magic within you. I know everyone here at SWIHA knows you have the magic within you. And now it's time for you to believe that you have the magic within you. So take these 5 steps. Take that thing that you want to manifest and move forward with it this week. And let me know. Come back and leave messages in the comments and let us know how it's going. Let us know what you've got going on for you because we want to hear from you. We want to know what's happening. All right? Finding inspiration from like-minded people. Beautiful, Mackenzie. Passing out resumes. Beautiful. Love it all. All right, my darlings. This is where I say goodbye. I love you all. I will see you next Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Life Coaching Month. Ooh, Jamie, eliminating clutter and cobwebs clear so I can keep the vision clear. Believe. Beautiful. The part of the process I'm trying to accept is the detachment of people and the things I've made commitments to. A part of me know that in the universe aiding me on the transition to purpose. That is one of the most challenging things, is to detach yourself. That's the non-attachment that we're taught, right? Like, we have an end goal for what we want, and then along the way we're given all of these things, or we receive these things, or we attach ourselves and we hold on to these things so tightly. But there's this beautiful illustration that I've seen, and it's this fist and it's holding this rope, right? And it's holding it so tightly that it's like stressed out and red, and then the next illustration, it is a let goes, and all of the red is gone, and it's just free flowing again, right? So force versus flow. Remember to flow with the universe. The universe is supporting you, and the universe will deliver everyone and everything, every experience to you that you believe you deserve. Positive or negative, that's up to you. So this is where I leave you for real. I love you all. Happy Tuesday. Happy National Life Coaching Month from here at SWIHA, and I will see you next week.